Reverend Ntim Fordjour or NPP among your corner on the Dow screens in the na allegations be by say on it transgender be a organa ha or more esho Emma ebeye sembe bre no and a papa na babonte say no kure bi animti and then the whole screens in the Ntim Fordjour denies alleged sexual relationship with transgender musician. Ebeye sembe bre ama manfo dodo na ekeka ho say papa we anya no ka anti-LGBT for no they are trying to fight anti-LGBT no na say we be pie da ena amana be say he's against LGBT entina or start here omana no edin wom na a lot of people are also saying although about Montia be deny but still now there's a level of ebia no krabi because say we rumor say den it me ba bonten sa te bibia sansi a because say ntwato so de ya enti papa de ono aba bonten be clarify ne ho but amanfo dodo na omo abonten no am say omo say asem no hwehwe omo so enti eno so akwakoya asem foforo same on anti-LGBTQ plus bill like ye Ghana for hwe animu say ye be pass no Honorable Sam George any abranti other screens you see minim okay abranti and obana bema Sam George educator could face prosecution under an anti-LGBTQ plus bill enti ochemu a abranti other screens you see obetimi akọ afiase and as obetimi a prosecute no after say ya pass anti-LGBTQ plus bill no na ni nyina ne say human sexual rights and family value bill meeting be a course so and a copy mu say actus rule any men's rear no ni ensemo a ebobo ba actus rule ni men's rear no ye ko video ni ba ye be kyeremu na mahu say what will this bill say pass here, what will it entail? And yes, educator any abranche bi a omo video bi pia bonten no ekopie mo meeting na se e mo bobo ho kire mu se wa wakoye bone na me a chew ene wan so a wasusu na wa plan wo tim se wunya ho bedi no mu nyina ye de mutumu a eyeye anase prosecute mu a eyeye under the new anti-LGBTQ plus bill yen committee na se na yen kohwe the heated arguments between masusu ho ye betu atum makwakoye ye betu atum yen ko ne ko tie ne mra sese.
So let's
come just to support him. Chairman, currently, one of the biggest challenges we have is people who are on social media holding themselves out as one or two of these expressions and publicly doing manifestations. The law is saying that and with holding themselves out in that mannerism are actually encouraging and influencing people on social media to embrace that. We must be able to hold such individuals responsible for that public expression. That is separate from when you find somebody in the act. And that's where I agree with Honorable Tampuli, that this will create two different charges. One of holding out. So I don't want to mention a particular name, but there's a particular person on social media who is constantly dressing up and holding himself out, a man as a woman, and is being even celebrated at public functions. Such a person can be charged under this law if he passes out for holding out as a lesbian.
Sab, that's good.
Honorable.
Dr. Anand.
I think if we don't take care, we make things look so broad, and this law must also meet the criminal test. I mean, the principle of criminality and what amounts to criminal culpability. The two must go together. The Artus rules and the mens rea. So if I say I'm an armed robber, or I believe in promotion of armed robbery, does that amount to criminal liability? And if you don't take care, this will leave room for people to stigmatize and speculate.
Yep.
So it's very dangerous to say holding out. Holding out means that I can hold.
No, that's not what the bill is saying. The bill says a person shall not hold out. So you do not hold me. I hold myself out.
Not holding you. Look at your dress, your appearance, the way you the gesture.
All right, so let me explain.
Chairman, let me explain and make this is Parliament. In Ghana today, there is a gentleman whose video whose video has been, wait, no, there's a gentleman for whom a video was leaked and an altercation between himself and a male lover of him came up last year. A gentleman known as Educator. Now, he can be charged on the basis of the video of male and male intercourse. That is a different thing. But aside from that video that came out, that individual holds himself out and promotes homosexual activity on his social media page. That person is holding himself out, so there is an act, and there is the actus rules and mens rea can be determined from his activity. So you take his activity on social media, his public commentary he has made where he admits to what his sexual preferences are.
So he can't make that statement.
So
he's not allowed to make that statement.
It is not just about making the statement. That the actus rules then goes to what has he been doing. The statement is an evidence of the mens rea, the thinking. But the actus rules is in what has he done to actualize the statement that he is this.
So
those two,
so those two must go before you can ground a cause of criminality. So take for instance the example Dr. Anand gave. I am an armed robber. I hold myself out. Yes. Tomorrow I'm going to rob. Yes. Or no. Yes. No. Yes. So if it says
it's not enough to say you are a murderer.
That's right.
I killed this person.
That's right.
But you must show that you killed the person.
That is a reason you must not say holding out.
Fine. But you see, offenses are not the same. All right. This particular offense that we are doing, it is not like any traditional offense that we have known.
Hold out.
No, please,
hold out.
Please.
That's what
And we are saying that holding out as a murderer will not encourage people to become murderers. Holding out as a lesbian, because of probably your social standing, it may create a certain impression that it is okay, which in fact is against our cultural norms. So we must look at this offense like on a case-by-case basis. Let's not try to generalize and say that, yes, I agree with you. If the fact that you say you are a murderer doesn't mean that you are a murderer.
All right.
You must murder before.
We are done with you.
Yes, that was the heated argument. The Human Sexual Rights and Family Value Bill meeting a course so a year away. Emma a coy and semi bridge. Chemwa a branch other screens you see na so betimi aye she say a pass a bill now because they were talking about a actus rule and a mens rea. Chemwa actus rule no a guilty act. That means you've done it. Wono you bet me actuatum with evidence. You bet me actuatum. And a man's real and also tremor and no a guilty mind as a was so wunya obey. Do you understand? And they were talking about social media. People who are parading themselves say they are, transgenders, they are LGBTQ plus people and all that. Almost any evidence is all apart from the fact that Educator any a branch be a young friend is a Ransford and maybe a movie do buy okay say be yen bebre is you almost say a case now according to Honorable Sam George o chiremu actus rule and then they say makoye ne ehu and yenya evidence and mo no ye betimi achimo. And at the other side of omo parody on social media who say yes we are either transgender LGBTQ plus most so mo de no ye ni evidence some akwakoye bi na mo kasa ne mo ne ye and a kire say mo nya mo be ye anasa mo ye bi mpo ne ehu ye nti mo sa no imo so yetimi chemo enti enema mienu aha mekwa ko wiade ne makọ wiade enye pe but mekwa ko wiade ene makọ wiade say anti LGBTQ plus bill ne ba ni mu mienu nyina you are in trouble. You basically prosecute him. And I'm on your screen. Sam George, Educator, could face prosecution under anti-LGBTQ plus bill. No any update. Mamo. So that is the current update. Because there was another aspect of it. People of influence in the society people of influence in the society. If you go on air and answer okotena baby and answer post baby na say na amanfo kasa na o enye hwe nipa no on na de ne ho no so obeye say a eno efe economy ne ho ben eni ensusuaso bia wo Ghana so ene economy ne so dabi omutire mu a mo kasa saa ne nyina mo so kra betimi ayehye because ade a yesi e bra ya pass bill e de ho asotwen de aba enzenya afa na abekwa ko gina ba bi nti se obegina ba bi etimi aka che obi se sebe nipa kum nya bone na se nipa kum de se nya hwe obi na akodi ni bone because enemrem obi etweto di bo obi na ye che na enye se ho na ye ku nipa ne bi no o se de ne famrem na ye hwehwe ne nsemu ye ansana say ye de betum ye de natum enti omuchiremu amontum bo ase bill ne de ba according to Sam George no mo amususu ho ene mo amayam ye humu nyina mo mienu nyina ye de mokotum a eyeye. So that is the update on a anti-LGBTQ plus bill ba no nti meeting na say you could see say it was heated ewo meeting na say